the Diddy trial and the Diddy sentencing has now come to an end. We all, many of us across the country, and a lot of us in the African American community who watched Diddy grow up and evolve on the hip hop scene to one of the biggest rap moguls in history, were glued to our sets watching the trial, every aspect of this case. Now it has come to an end. The judge in this case, in all honesty, could have hammered Diddy. The jury in this trial could have sent Diddy away for life, but the jury did not buy many of the arguments and the over-prosecution and overcharging of the prosecutors in this case. The judge showed Diddy leniency, but based on some of the judge's comments, it appears to me that the judge was really disgusted about how he physically treated Cassie and another female witness in this case. And so I believe he was more punished, not for a conviction of prostitution, because the man was more of a porn star involved in self-made pornography than prostitution, because he didn't profit from it. And no one profited from it that was engaged in the act with him. But Diddy, to me, was punished for being a horrible boyfriend. And I think the judge took it upon himself to not let Diddy get away for what he did to Cassie physically, like the state did on the state level and sent him to prison.
I mean, he absolutely got away with it. I mean, I think your description of prostitution and him, he wasn't charged with being a pimp. He was charged with transporting people across state lines, or he was convicted of transporting people across state lines for the purpose of prostitution. It doesn't mean you're necessarily a pimp. It means that you were transporting property. If you're doing it for yourself, for your own benefit, which is what he was doing.
That's the definition of a pimp.
He was right, but he wasn't charged with being a pimp. He was charged with transporting prostitutes. You can do it for your own gratification. And in his weird, disgusting world of paying people and transporting them to have sex with women in his life that he was probably coercing. But when you're sentencing someone, you have to look holistically at the life they led. Diddy got up there and cried. Can I say the word that starts with B and rhymes with itch? Pretended that he felt all this remorse that he showed nothing of during the trial or prior to the trial, right? And he you know, they put witnesses on the stand. He was using his children as a vehicle, which I thought was incredibly tacky. He did apologize to his mother and children. A lot of the stories coming out about his relationship with his mother suggest that there was some strange things going on. But it all seemed to be an insincere production of a man that, and I don't use the word gangsterism as people will use it to refer to African American criminals. I'm more talking about mafia type. You know, the concept of the classic gangster from the 30s and 40s